Thomas Brennan had lived on his 12-acre property since 2009, long before the gated community of Willow Ridge Estates appeared next door. His land sat at the end of a county-maintained access road that connected to the main highway. When the developers broke ground in 2016, they approached Thomas with a proposal. They needed temporary use of his access road during construction. Thomas agreed, shook hands, signed nothing. Construction ended, the development flourished, but the HOA never stopped using his road. Thomas didn't mind at first. Neighborly courtesy seemed reasonable, until September 2023, when everything changed. Thomas returned from visiting his sister in Oregon to find a brand new security gate blocking his access road. Not on HOA property, on his road. A keypad system, cameras, the works. No notification, no permission, just a gate preventing him from reaching his own home. He drove to the HOA office immediately. The board president, a real estate investor named Gerald Hutchins, barely looked up from his phone. "The gate's for community security," Gerald said flatly. "We'll give you an access code." "That's my road," Thomas replied. "You can't just lock it." Gerald smirked. "Take it up with our lawyers. The gate stays." Thomas did take it up with lawyers. His lawyer, specifically. Within 48 hours, they'd filed an emergency injunction. But here's where Thomas got creative. While waiting for the court date, he made a few phone calls. First to the county fire marshal, then to the local EMS supervisor, finally to the sheriff's department. He explained the situation carefully. An unauthorized gate now blocked the only access road to his property. Emergency vehicles couldn't reach his home. He lived alone, had a heart condition, and was essentially trapped behind someone else's security system. The fire marshal arrived Tuesday morning. He took one look at the gate, measured the response time delays, and issued a violation notice. The gate created a dangerous impediment to emergency services. It had to come down within 24 hours, or the HOA would face daily fines of $5,000. Gerald called that afternoon, voice tight with fury. "You can't do this." "I didn't," Thomas said calmly. "You did, when you blocked emergency access to private property." The county backed Thomas completely. The gate came down Wednesday, but the HOA's problems were just beginning. The fire marshal's inspection reviewed the entire development had only one viable emergency access point, and by blocking Thomas's road with their gate, they'd violated multiple safety codes established during their original construction permits. The county ordered a full safety review. 3 months later, the HOA was mandated to build an entirely new emergency access road through their own property at a cost exceeding $340,000. Judge Morrison, handling Thomas's civil case, awarded him $75,000 for harassment, property interference, and emotional distress. Gerald Hutchins resigned. The HOA fees doubled to cover their mistakes. Thomas's road remained open, ungated, exactly as it had been for decades.